Hello, mate. How are ya? Gaming Geezer here, back at it again. This time I'm doing a more of a sort of let's play type run. We're actually going to get into the game, play the game, talk about different things about the game that I do early on that I find powerful. And yeah, to be fair, let's just be honest about it. I've chosen a pretty overpowered civ, one of my most favourite civs to play, fun civ to play. And I've got barbarian clans on, so let's just get that out of the way right away, because this is going to be an overpowered kind of game. I'm playing versus data AI, to be fair, but yeah, we're going to be getting into it with Julius Caesar of the Roman Empire. Should be a fun game. Continents map, huge size, I believe, 10 player count, and deity difficulty, as I say. So right off the bat, not the worst start I've ever seen. Immediately I'm drawn to this free production tile, and if I move to the right to settle next to that, I'd also have access to the wheat directly next to that as well. I still do now, but even then that would be better, and I'm one step closer to the foxes. Maybe like long-term plans. I can see there's a desert there. I'm curious about that. Maybe, I'd even go for desert folklore. That might sound like a bit of an odd decision to be making with such a sort of more war-focused, economy-focused sort of civ like Rome is. But I believe having a religion on any civ is very powerful, and I almost always go for one. And I see these sort of starts, tundra starts, desert starts, with the potential in mind for those powerful pantheons. Rainforest too, but rainforest probably less consistent in terms of the amount of holy sites you can sort of squeeze out with that pantheon bonus that gives it adjacency. So to me, kind of looks like a no-brainer, unless there's something crazy this way, and there isn't. But the land is good overall, first impressions, and it's an easy sell here. Nice access to that early production. This tile is really, really good as well. I mean, 2 food, 2 production tiles, premium. The capital had slightly better yields. That would be even better, but we got what we got. This is all right. So the strategy for us early on is basically find the barbarian camps and control the barbarian camps and milk them for all the gold I can. I've got a unique swordsman unit, the Legion, which gets 1 builder, well, I should say I'm playing with the mod that I mentioned previously in my mod list video, where every civ gets another unique military unit. So we've got the Equis, which is a horseman replacement, plus 5 combat strength when fighting next to a legion or warrior unit. Yields 50% of the defeated units attack power as gold. So that's a nice unit. Very, very nice. Going to pair very powerfully with my other favourite one, where the unique units keep their ability. Less powerful for the Legion, I should say, to have that, but the Equi is probably pretty good. It's going to have that bonus for the whole game if I build enough of them. But yeah, it's all about this 300 gold whenever you conquer a city for the first time, or when you earn gold through a barbarian outpost. The gold becomes 500 after researching metal casting, 700 after steel and standard speed, which I am playing on. When targeting barbarians, receive plus 5 combat strength and always earn normal XP. So there's many reasons then there to get on top of these barb camps. Going to be getting XP, got a natural bonus versus them, and we're getting gold every time we tribute them. With the barbarian clans mod on, not only does it come with all of the other stuff, but one of the features is when you tribute the camp, it isn't destroyed, so you can just continue to control it, and it can basically become effectively income, consistent income, provided obviously, of course, you can control it. Sometimes it's a bit difficult, especially on deity. The amount of units tends to be the city states. Clear them. You know, once you tribute it, you get pushed out of the tile, so there's opportunity. But yeah, that's the big part of the game plan. Of course, we've got all of the other bonuses that Rome normally comes with, the trade routes, bonuses, trade routes, trade range of your capital. They also start with a road, so all roads lead to Rome. So you get loads of nice road networks, very powerful, and all of these trade posts add up to really nice big trade routes, sending them through your empire. If it is an empire, hopefully you're going to be conquering enough enemy civs to call it an empire, and I think we should be. Yeah. So okay, got the basic gist of how things will be going. Scout start, and what I like to do, like I say, I do really prioritize religion. I like to put some points in astrology, so if I come across a natural wonder, I can just, it will instantly pop, and I can start getting holy sites out. But yeah, warriors are obviously a big priority for us early as well. And what I like to do is start taking these barb camps. There's tribal village there. Good little tip is this map search feature. Search for tribal villages, and it's good to do that every now and then. Have a look around, make sure you haven't missed any, because they're really, really powerful to get early on. And we see a region. This is part of the Sukharat's, I think it's called Urban Sanctuaries mod. So maybe I'm getting that completely wrong, but it's a mod that basically grants different regions little bonuses like this. Cities receive +1 housing and +1 amenity if built on a region tile. The city's entertainment complex provide +1 housing and +1 amenities to all cities within 6 tiles, as well as +2 food on adjacent tiles. So it sort of gives your settlements a little bit of additional direction, perhaps make some less appealing lands more appealing by offering little bonuses towards certain aspects, and giving your city a sort of focus into what perhaps you might want it to specialise in. But yeah, to us that's not super exciting. I'm not looking at that thinking, wow, I really want to go this whole way and settle over here for that kind of bonus, so no, not super useful to us at the moment. Grab that. Cool. Give us a little Eureka. Scout coming out. See, we've got a nice diamond mine there. It's not bad at all. Let's take a little look at this desert. Ooh, that looks like a wonder. Wow, okay. This desert just got a lot more appealing. Wow. So we might be having a bit of a powerful start with that. Look at that, all that gold. Oh, blimey. Ooh, it's getting me hot under the collar. Got all of that. I've got to get a settler down there. Wow, okay. Let's get a warrior out. Yeah, let's get a warrior out. I want to control these barb camps. It means a lot to us to get those under control. No sign of any too near civilizations so far. Moving my warrior around as best I can. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Let's have a little look then. PRTT. Yeah, that's a wonderful wonder to have, granting 3 gold and 2 culture to adjacent tiles. Wow, the city that owns the tile receives +4 gold on its outgoing international trade routes. That's great for Rome. This is this is kind of maybe a no-brainer situation. Like I want to settle that next, and that's it. A lot of tundra down there. I'm slightly less interested in scouting tundra. The thing that's telling me that is it's quite likely to be tundra the majority of this land there, and I'm just not interested in settling it. The main thing I'm thinking about is, you know, good settle locations. I found one definite one. I am interested a little bit about this land. I'm thinking about bringing the warrior back over, but I want him to be exploring quite far afield because I do want to find these barb camps. Let's send him back along this way. Reveal these tiles. Okay. Of course, we got the astrology Eureka because we saw this wonder. Very, very convenient for us. We are happy with that. And there is our first barb camp. Glad we're producing the warrior. And there's another one. Very, very good. That is perfect. Happy with that. It's a bit too many units for my scout to handle. I think my scout continues onwards. This is quite an expansive desert. Now that desert folklore pantheon does get tempting, doesn't it? Yeah, it does indeed. So stay out the range of that quadrime on this tile, which is a bit of an issue if it decides to get violent once we capture. Tribal village there. Good. Okay. That pops. Perhaps we'll do a holy site next turn as a result. And I do want to get iron found relatively early, and we have a mine next to the capital. Let's go for mining. We've got these diamonds there, and we do want that. Bronze working. It's just popped. Very, very good. Very, very good. Yeah, it's almost an instant decision, that one, isn't it? Alright, let's do him over rainforest, because we can see there is immediately rainforest. Makes sense, right? Let's Healy. Oh! Eleanor. It must be somewhere up here then. It's quite a powerful civ to have nearby. So it's Eleanor of France, less powerful than the English variant, but her loyalty pressure mechanics can be pretty annoying to deal with. Yes. Now let's get this warrior up. Like Code of Laws to pop so we can get some additional power into what do I do? Additional power into my warrior's combat strength versus Bob's. I feel like I take a +1 and then because then at least it will give me some faith, and then it will get the adjacency bonuses from this potentially. It's not the nicest holy site you've ever seen in your life, though, is it? +3 holy site, I could live with that and then settle some bigger ones there if I wanted to. Yeah, sod it. Let's go down with that. So definitely a question to say, do I do that in favour of a settler? But religion is so competitive and I do value it quite highly. So yeah, I'm not going to do that actually. I will go for the holy site first, and then a settler. Yeah. Okay. Do I go for the stalemate? I think I do. Yeah, good. I think I heal one turn. Do him next turn. So that is the tip of France, and we did also discover we've got China here, though we haven't technically met them. So that tells me two things that is important. I want to control this land and start setting a limit to where she can settle, though of course the desert, it might be a lot less appealing to her than it is to me at this point. And then of course I don't want China getting any closer either, so I have to think about defensive placement of cities. One there, one there is kind of sort of what I'm thinking. Vague ideas. Oof, didn't get the kill. Okay, let's chill that there. Bring that up. Cool. Let's get our policies down. So this is really good to have with Rome. You're already getting +5 of the basic combat bonuses of Rome. This gives you another +5. Very powerful. And most civs that don't have early faith generation, that aren't getting a very early pantheon, I always go with God King. You want to get that pantheon quite quickly. They are competitive. There are better ones and there are worse ones. So yes, let's go into France. This is her first city, and lands look quite nice. Very nice. She's quite well defended there, with the way that mountain terrain is. Do I do a half job on that? See if it pops. If not, I feel like I do. Saving gold for a builder. I like to buy builders of gold early in the game. I think it's good thing to do. You want to be producing your settlers and your early districts. Sometimes building a builder is worth it if you've got a lot of tiles to do, but I think I'm better off doing that for now. And take that promotion. So I've got a nice combat bonus. This quadrime's going to prove to be a problem. Perhaps. It is proving to be a problem. It's doing a bloody lot of damage. I really want to tribute that. And bring it under some kind of control. It's quite annoying. I'm hoping it will just begin exploring the coast of the rest of this continent. Got America. Okay, fine. I want to know where your capital is. Washington, all the way up there. You've come far. Oh dear. Right. So this barb camp has got quite a lot of interest in it. Start working it over. They're not going to take it with a scout, are they? Not realistically. Got this barb fighting me as well now. I think I do a defensive heal. Hopefully it will kill itself on me. Ah, there's a scout there. Take that 330 gold. Even if that unit dies, it's probably worth it. 330 gold's really, really nice. Could actually buy a settler with that. And that is exactly what I will do. So already right off the rip, we're seeing some real ludicrous power. Early gold. So good. I spoke about this. I've literally just bought a settler. It's turn 20. I'm doing all the other stuff I'd like to do. And I get to have settlers as well, so absolutely bloody splendid. And we want to get a nice city down on this wonder. Look at this loyalty pressure though. Wow, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you really don't want this Civ too close to you, next to you. And she'll always be a temptation to me to want to destroy first for that reason. Though even that can be difficult, but straight up to that capital. And thinking about that, I touched on this earlier, but have a little look at this. Let me move this settler up first of all. We've got this little gully to go in and attack, and that's it. And that's a bit difficult. So I want to bring my scout around and see if there's access through here as well. If she will be my first target, I would like a slightly better route of attack than funneling my units through here. Yes, definitely. Now let's hope my unit will survive that. Okay, produced a hoplite actually. I'll pull him back, heat him up. Yeah. Oh my god, more. More and more and more. We meet China. Do I really want her to know where my capital is if she doesn't already? And I have a good idea where hers might be. Yeah, it's not in my strategic benefit to know. Oof. Good advice. Straight into iron. I mean, do you know what? Let's speak about this briefly. Encampments, and you're playing a warbongering civ. Great generals are really good to have, and that's a good reason to build an encampment. And you get the gunpowder bonus if you build an armory. But largely those are the only reasons to build an encampment. So I tend not to build very many of them, because instead I could simply just be building units or infrastructure that actually will count much more. That's my opinion on encampments generally. I don't know if the general consensus is if people would agree with that. I wouldn't, if it was a tier list, I would consider it like a D tier district. Like, it has its purposes, but there's just so much more power in the other districts. But it's worth considering. I think in the situation I'm in, it might be worth considering, but we'll see. Okay, so we've got 2 units bearing down on us. Let's pull this guy back and heal him so I don't get attacked by both units. So I also do need a unit to be a bit more defensive here as well. Let's heal up. Okay, so we have another route into attack. It's quite direct into France. So China sees our unit there. We're probably going to see our capitals. Right, so that's that done. What do I do here? A shrine? No, another warrior. Another warrior is going to count the most to us. Definitely. I'm actually tempted to even buy one with gold. Do you know I will? I will. Let's invest this gold into more warriors to control more camps to get more gold. That's what we like to do. That's how we play Rome. Do I found here? No. I think I'll do a more aggressive settle than that. Gonna have like no food if I settle here though. This gives me a production. How do I get a bit more of a balance here? I would have liked to have settled here, but that, look at that loyalty pressure, it's just too much. But I've got to get control of this wonder. That sheep tile's good though, isn't it? Tempts me to settle on the incense, get the incense automatically. The sheep tile will be, yeah, it's quite a defensive sell. Then I get rid of the camp that I'd like to control. This isn't the worst option just to settle here. It gives me a bit of a loyalty buffer. Yeah, I will do that. Just get it down. Capital's got a natural 4 culture, 1 production, 6 gold and 2 food coming into it. Really, really good. Not seeing any growth, but I could. It's a natural 4. Gets rid of a really powerful tile though. Yeah. If I got Desert Folklore, that would be pretty damn good. I think I'll have to purchase that sheep resource. Though I don't think I'll ever be able to upgrade it. That looks like it's completely enclosed in this mountain. It's going to need more food though. It does have this wheat within city range. I think the best thing for now is go for this. That's the play. That's the play, yeah. How's the minor victory on that? Let's do another round of healing. Hopefully that quadrine will forget that I exist. Quietly go away. If we're lucky. Bang. Let us go around, have a look at these lands by America. It's a temptation to do a 2 scout game, I really do. But we still have quite a lot of land here we don't understand. Don't know what our options are. I think it's quite likely there'll be a civ perhaps around here. We'll see. This is a continents map game, by the way. So this won't be the only landmass. And I do actually like the continents maps. It's probably my favourite of all the map types because it's quite simple. Sort of gives a bit of balance to the game where you have to have some kind of naval capabilities, or at least the capability to get across to the other lands. Pangaea can be a little bit more imbalanced towards certain wind conditions. It's definitely better to play a domination game or a religion game on a Pangaea map. So I find the continent sort of brings in other aspects of the game that are less powerful, but they're addressing that, you know, in Civ 7 with the new navigable rivers and incentives to play around the navy game that actually links towards a wind condition. Yeah, it's interesting, and I'm glad about that because I do actually quite like that aspect of the game. Should be interesting. Let's get this warrior up, support this other warrior. I'd like to send this warrior down. Yeah. And let's start working on this hoplite. Getting full promotion bonuses. Plus 5 combat strength and always earn normal XP. Very, very good. Very, very lucky to have that. Happy with that. Let's do a Healy. So we're looking at, let's just do a sort of overview, and then we'll do a sign out, and we'll do another part 2. So overview, we've got 2 cities out, got 2 camps here I'm looking to control. I've got France right next to me with this enormous loyalty pressure, so she's a big consideration for a first war target, with America just behind her. A lot of land I haven't yet seen, considering a second scout, and we've got China to our left. But we've got quite a strong start here, I feel. You know, getting that early tribute, got to keep the warrior. We're looking pretty good. Bought a settler straight out. You know, turn 26, and we're already looking in quite a strong position. Yeah, I'm happy with that. But yeah, so let me know what you think. You know, this is my first sort of play along video. You know, getting into the actual game instead of just talking about it. You know, let me know if you like it, if you got any tips, or you know, I'm a new YouTuber, so I'm always ready for some advice. You know, and if you like the content, please hit that subscribe button. It really helped me out. And yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys.